Alright, here's an overview of the Underground Hideout mod for New Vegas. One of my favorite house mods ever. It's a pretty cool one that you can do a ton of stuff in. Like, it's really cool. When you first get in, you have to go through a simulation and do a bunch of puzzles and stuff, which I won't spoil. They're pretty fun to do, and they can mess you up if you're not careful. I guess you can use the simulation suit to go back in there. That's just random storage. Alright, let's head on up. Over here, we have the reactor, which you can choose to enable or not to have to put in energy in every hour or every day. I want to say. I think it tells you right here. Let's find out. Yeah, 3 days per unit of power, which you can buy through their little computer in the store. And I'm assuming that guy keeps it maintained. I currently have it disabled. It's just easier throughout there. And this here, after you get your little teleportation device, which you could use to teleport anywhere, even in buildings, and then it brings you back to this spot. And here you could set up 5 custom locations. So if you use that teleporter, say at the gun runners, you could set up at location 2. So you just click location 2 and automatically go there. Or you could set it up for the DLCs as well, so you could head back to Dead Money. I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if that'll break it after you beat the break the game if you beat the story mission, but you can build a detonator or whatever, the teleportation device, with stuff you get in Dead Money, so you can use that to bypass the point where you lose your equipment, which is pretty nice. And good for multiple playthroughs on characters you don't feel like killing the stealth with just things you find. Alright, over here is the display area, which they provide you with a bunch of mannequins, and those are just, usual, put the armor on them, etc. And then over here you could just display items like you would, like picking them up, dropping them over. That guy won't fit because he's super huge, but you get the idea. You could use that with any of your items. It's cool for those unique, small, real tiny items. Alright, next up is the armory. While it loads, this supports all the DLCs besides Gunrunner's Arsenal. So any of those you won't be able to display, unfortunately. Even if it's just like a grenade rifle. Like over here, you could add or remove any of the weapons you find. So you just bring them over, or you could have it automatically add all the compatible weapons. So if I do that, it would add all of my plasma and laser items I currently have in inventory over to the wall. Same goes for the heavy weapons. They have our rifles, automatic rifles, pistol, shotgun, submachine gun wall, physical weapons wall, and then you have Lonesome Road, Old World Blues, Honest Arts, and Dead Money, which you can display all your items there. And they store as much as you want to put on there, even different types of DLC weapons. It just won't show up if you try to put a 9mm pistol on Old World Blues. It won't work. Now this is the container I was talking about with all the Gunrunner's Arsenal. I take the katana, try to put it up here. Where are you at? It won't show up. So you can store it in there, and then it can automatically sort any of the ones you have into that. And then over here you have sort weapon repair mod kits, which automatically take it all out of your inventory and throw them into the container specifically named for them. Same goes for the storage cabinet. It takes out majority of the items you can craft, like forceps, hot plates, etc. And this is for the ammo stuff, which will take in your cases or lead, etc. Over here you could add any of the armor you have, and this will automatically, you could specifically set which ones you want to put armor into the section at the current time. So if you have a bunch of light armor you picked off raiders or whatever, you could have it set up and then automatically take any of your light armor you have in inventory back in there. That goes for all of them. Miscellaneous armor would be I don't think Gunrunners had any armor, but any modded armor or anything from the Nexus, etc. Over here we have an ammo wall, which you could sort all ammo you currently have and then stock the shelves from the containers, which will then show all the ammo you have, which is pretty cool. I currently don't have that much, but as you can see, that's slowly being added there, and then kind of gives you a sense of wanting to go out and farm the ammo and put it up for display instead of just vendoring it all. even if you're on a hardcore character. So that's a real nice feature. That's one of my favorite ones. Now let's head over to the companion area, which is up here. This I have the home companion on, but I think this registers them as this room as being the Lucky 38 instead. So like any of the followers you get will go into this room with easy access, and they'll walk around and whatnot. And luckily, since none of them are different factions, they won't fight amongst each other. I don't know if any Legion followers will fight Boone or not, so there's no guarantee for that. Here's a clean water source for you to drink from if you're needing to drink on a hardcore character. Over here we'll show all the globes you have. I currently only have the DLC ones, but you could copy over from Lucky 38s. Don't show them or remove all the snow globes. Like over here, you get a lot of cosmetic items. Like that's Boone's hat, because I helped him out finding out who his wife's killer was. So as you're doing missions, it'll add stuff to the hideout, like a radio, which I have disabled because YouTube's mean like that, and Lonesome Road, etc. And normally all these like speakers, you could where's one? Like that radio. There's like a bunch of speakers around. I can't find one, but you could set it up to play any radio you want. So you go to different areas, and then instead of just having it come through your Pip-Boy, you could have like a sound going on in the background. Now here's just random duffel bag trunk. This is one where you could sort all the weapons you have into there, and then you could see all the now just a teleportation device, but because that's really the only one I had, because everything else was taken into the miscellaneous section. And so there's a weapons locker, there's explosives, there's ammo, which does the same idea but just shoves it all in there instead of displaying it. This has the same idea as the crafting supplies, and then you can construct or repair things. That's just a random box I got. They have a bed, and then over here is a pretty cool section where they include some weapons. I don't really use them, I just leave them up for display. You could sort your pre-war money up here. It only has a certain amount, but still cool to have that up there. And what's cool, since you have a teleportation device, you could use that to bring them when you normally can't. So that's kind of cool. I put them in there because it doesn't feel real right to try to sell them. It feels cheaty to me, but for display, I don't mind doing it. Here, you'll add seeds just the same way as the other ammo. You can sort the plant seeds and then plant seeds. It won't plant any because, oh, I guess it will. Oh, there's that pop-up. Yeah, see it. There's nothing being planted because I already have a bunch of stuff out. But this way you can have your own little garden like the Old World Blues house. This way, over here, and there's how you store and display your food. Same idea. Store the food, stock it from the container, sort it, stock. And then you have it there, and then it's stored in the fridge. And your food's stored here. Or display stuff that shows up around. You get flags here that show up as well as you do stuff like doing Novak stuff or Brotherhood of Steel, etc. Over here is pure water that you can sort and put it onto the wall. And it's stored in there, and that's where it keeps all there. Oh, let me get that dirty water back for the next display. Over here, you could set it up to purify your dirty water, and it'll purify all you have, and then you could have the purified water and store it there. Over here, you could detoxify yourself and create a new compound like any of the alchemy or chemistry sets. Here's the same idea as everything else. Sort the medical supplies and then stock it, and then it shows up on here as you get them. I think the cloud residue was kind of messing up for me. The ghost site, it was like popping out and stuff, but everything else just shows up nice and neat and looks really nice. This isn't really much of anything. Just random stuff. You can take the pencils. Here you could recover yourself, like all your health, restore limbs, etc. And companions are not scripted to be in this area, so they just zone to you when you go to there. Has a nice little underwater thing. What else? Well, this is where you could display all your magazines, and then the right will be the skill books. If any extras you have, you just want to show up there. Or not, if you don't want to use them, just want to display them, you can do that as well. Let's show you the computer system. For here we have the console, Heidi, whatever you want to say it. And then here, straight up, you could just add like the weapons, ammo, medical supplies. Just do it straight from the machine, so you don't have to keep walking back there. And this computer is right at the teleportation device, so that's nice. You can set power settings, living area settings. You could add bobblehead stands for the bobblehead mod. You could disable any of the stuff you have. You could add cheats, which I don't like to do, but that'll fill up all the weapons, all the ammo, I think all the food, etc. Just basically will completely fill up the entire house and all the display and all that. Which, if that's your thing, that works out as well too, and it's still a cool hideout. Over here you can buy any medicine, 15 caps, and you buy it in like a set of 10. And then you place your order, and then when you're done, it goes for basically every ammunition, food. I think mini nukes are on there, and then you go over here and then open up the box when you have the delivery, which is in every 3 hours. I think over here you can add all junk you have. Yep, incinerate junk. Let's add all junk. Oh yeah, I took all of my ammo, but yeah, that way you can quickly get rid of items that don't have a use and you don't feel like selling them. Now over here I'm probably going to be jumped. Well, this will be the location where the actual hatch is at. Yeah, there's a bunch of enemies. There's the hatch, and it's right over here near the Mount Ranch State Park. And there's Bonnie Springs. And Good Springs is right there, so it's a short little walk. It's close to the Quarry Junction. I don't think Deathclaws go over here, but there is that risk, so it's can't hurt to save before you walk over here. But overall, compared to the houses in this game alone, it's much better than that, and it seems to add a lot of stuff to make it worthwhile, and I find myself visiting here a lot, and I definitely recommend this mod for anyone who's playing New Vegas on the PC and wants a good storage area to hang out at.